Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Tricia here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK, covering parts of Europe also, and I'm coming on with a Sunday special project for you today. So the Sunday special one, they are a little longer, so please feel free to skip through as you wish. My Sunday special premieres at 6 p.m. on YouTube, so if you're here chatting, that's great. We've got a little while to chat while this is premiering, so awesome. So I've pulled out the Peaceful Poppies suite. Okay, so we're going to use some of the remaining scrap pieces of this beautiful Peaceful Poppies DSP that I have. We're also going to use the dies. We're using sentiments from Peaceful Moments. I've die cut out some elements, the little leaves from the Poppy Moments dies and the puppy, and I've die cut out a little label from the Painted Labels dies. So this is a bundle, okay? You also get, if you've not got this, I can't believe it, because this is a fabulous, fabulous suite. Everything you need. So I'm not using any of the Painted Poppies stamps, okay? So I'll just pop them to the side, because we are using this today. And I thought I'll try and do something a little bit different for today. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. So main colours used are Old Olive. I've got Whisper White base. We're using this gorgeous DSP. So we have Poppy Parade in there as well. So I've got those ink colours looked out. Right, now, what I have here is, I thought I'd do a little three-part, almost like a mini album, but for me it's going to be a card, okay? So rush measurements, I've got all my layers cut out, etc. So let me sort these just now. So that's the two pieces that I need to put together. Okay, so you can see how I have been busy cutting. Where did that other little piece go? Right, so let me grab my ruler, because I forgot the measurements. So this little flip card is roughly a section of 3.5 by 4 1/8. Yeah, the height of it's 4 1/8, and we've got 3.5 increments. This one's slightly slightly wider to fold over. That was by accident. And then we've got layers. I have got Old Olive and then Whisper White layers for every single piece, okay? So let's glue them together first, okay? And you see how it folds like that. Lovely. Right, let's get the glue. I hope everyone's okay, keeping themselves busy. Now this is just standard Whisper White. It's not a thick cardstock, because I've got that many layers on it, it's going to be like chipboard when I'm finished. So I have pre-recorded this on really early on Tuesday morning through the week there, while the kiddies are in bed and before I start my day job. I love Old Olive. I love it. I hope you've been having a good weekend so far. And for those of you that joined in my online coffee and card yesterday at 10, thank you so much. Remember, if you want a mini kit sent out to you in the post, it's only £5. I cut all the material. The only thing I don't provide is the stamped images, okay? Due to copyright. Okay, so just adding my little Whisper White layers now. Lovely, lovely. Looks really pretty. Now my layers are just guesstimates. I wasn't wanting to spend too much time being OCD about it. I was just wanting this to be fun. Just something different to do. Okay, so there is the layers for the inside. Let's do, we don't need one for the back, okay? Let's pop this one on. So there's 5 sections that we can decorate. Oh, I've cut that a bit big, hang on, is that maybe the front? Yes it is. Slightly smaller border on that one. Yeah, I got them the wrong way around. Right. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to have a layer here. I'm going to make sure it's the right one. Yeah. I just wanted, I had a piece of this designer series paper left, and the way that it was all cut into scraps, that's why I've had to not be too fussy in terms of size of layers, etc. Okay, so this one's going to go in the front. Beautiful backing as well. I love Poppy Parade. Can't wait till Christmas and hope that there's some new sweets and designer series paper that come out that incorporate the Poppy Parade. So you can see the basis for this little flip book. I think I'll call it a flip book. Yeah. Okay, now this section I wanted to be a little pocket, okay? So all I need to do is put a tiny bit of glue on the sides and the bottom. If it's directional, make sure your bottom is the proper bottom. Okay, now this just marries up with the edge of the Whisper White. Like so. This one's going to be a little pocket too, and then this middle piece is going to be, I'm going to try and make it a wow section. I've also got some Whisper White to close the little book. Okay, right. Now, I'm not giving measurements or anything of these bits because the whole point is trying to encourage you to kind of think for yourself today. Ta-da! Lovely jubbly. Now, that's not closing perfect, but that's fine. If you did want it to close perfect, you could add in another score line here to take the brunt of this. Okay, but because I'm using ribbon today to kind of close it all together, I'm not overly worried about that. Okay. Perfect little gift for someone that likes poppies. And that's not absolutely perfect, but that's fine. So you can see how it's coming together. Adorable, adorable. Right, so what was I going to do? I wanted to stamp on the inside. Okay, on the outside I want to stamp thinking of you with all my heart, plus the always remember sentiment. I also wanted to do life is better with a friend like you, but part stamp half on the top and half on the bottom. Excuse my fingers, I'm getting really, really dry skin. I'm washing my hands so much. And I'm going to pop that onto here, that friendship sentiment. Now, don't know if you've seen the lovely little latest punch that I have, which is called Label Me Fancy Punch. So this punch is out a label like this, and then you add in the little feeder sections to the side. Now this one is out of the painted Poppy Sweet, and it's very similar, but it's 1¼ inches in height, I'm sure. Is it? This other one is 1¼ inches. But I'm going to pop this in here and utilise my my punch with it like so, because that's going to go in the front. Now, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just kind of gauge it by eye and hope for the best. So you want to kind of take it in centrally. You can just grip that a little bit just to position it before you punch. Well, that turned out alright. So this is a good one. You can get that in the mini catalogue or online. Okay, so I was going to utilise this on the front, feed some ribbon through and then tie it all together. Right, so I'm going to stamp this just now. And I want to stamp it in... black, and it's okay to use black because we do have black, basic black in the designer series paper too. Okay, so I've just not long re-inked this Memento, so I just want to test it a bit first. I'm just going to get a bit of scrap there. Right, so I just need to be a little bit less heavy-handed with the ink. I'm going to position it on here, like so. Lovely jubbly. I need to re-ink that properly. It's not 100% perfect, but you can read the sentiment, so that's fine. Clean that off. Right, so the next stage is I want to stamp in here. Now this is a bit, we need to be a little bit more careful. I have got, oh hang on, forgot to stamp Always Remember. So I want to stamp Always Remember underneath here. Think of you with all my heart, always remember. And I'm going to use one of my black Stampin' markers or my journaling pen to add some dots. So let's see. Can I pop that there? No, I'm just going to pop it right at the bottom. Always remember. That's gorgeous. Right, let's get that pen out. So I'm just going to put dot, dot, dot. And you can use any black pen for that. Right, so, isn't that lovely? I apologise if my voice seems a bit funny today. It's just, it takes me a little while in the morning for my tablets that from the night before to kind of come to, if you know what I mean. It can make me a bit jittery in terms of my voice and my body. Just got a little coffee there. Right, now, I want to decorate the front. Now what I've done is, I've die cut out one of the poppy elements. I was going to pop that there, over to the right, okay? Because I want this to be here. Okay, like so. No, I wanted it to be in the middle actually. So if that goes off to the right, and I'll use that there, kind of overlapping, and I'll put some flourishes down here too. Okay, now what I've also done, if I can carefully lift this up, hang on, is I've die cut the same one in Poppy Parade, and I'm going to paper piece these red sections into here. Okay, so I need to figure out what's the best placement. I think that way. Look, I've got black ink on the back there. So let's marry these up so that I know what I'm doing right. Okay, now I'm just going to grab my silicone mat, which was beside me. But typical when I'm looking for something, it kind of goes walkies. That's not so good, Tricia. Not so good. Right. What I'll have to do then is I'll have to pop some glue on my hand. Don't do that if you're allergic to solvents of any kind. So I'm not overly worried about the bottom half, but I do want the top half to kind of stick. I just want to take that right to the edge, like so. I'll let that glue dry on my hand. Okay, so I've just got some tweezers here, so I'm just going to pop out the little elements and I'm going to pop them in here. Okay, so all I need to do is add a little bit glue and pop these in, and they fit in perfect. Fabulous. Just enough glue to keep them down where they should be, and we could utilise that die cut section 2 possibly. I shall see. Right, now if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for popping on. I had kind of hoped to have been doing more proper lives recently, but it's just been a bit hectic with kids being at home, and I don't get the house to myself as often because I like it like when the kids go out a cycle with their dad or something like that, and then I've got all the Wi-Fi to myself, which is awesome. But we can't actually go out anywhere as such. So, I mean, I'm used to not going anywhere anyway. With having the fatigue, so I'm not haven't overly been struggling or anything like that. So yeah, I'm quite used to isolating, which is fine. Right, now, what I want to do is, let me see now. I don't want to pop anything on there, I don't think. I may have to die cut, so I forgot about the middle bit. I maybe have to die cut off screen the centre part for the poppy. Yeah, I think I will. So I need to do that in black, and then I need to do this in yellow. So hang on a little second. A little bit of black. Right, okay, I'm back. I'm going to do the centrepiece white actually, just to complement the colours of the project today. So I'm popping the black bit out now. There we go. Right, and let me put these dies away quickly. Aren't they gorgeous? Lots you could do. Lots. Right. Let me pop these dies away quickly, folks. Okay, so we need to add glue to this bad boy. Now there's a little bit here. You could actually paper piece that as well if you wish. I'm not going to today though, because I'm putting this little white centerpiece over the middle. Or should I? No, I think it spoils it actually. I'll leave it black. I'll keep that for another project though. Okay, so this bit will go on last, and it will go on last with either Whisper White polka dot tulle ribbon, or I do have basic black ribbon. I actually ordered a basic black satin ribbon, I'm sure. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, I see it. This one, sorry. This is current. Basic black. Yeah, I think I'll use this. We shall see. Let me pop it away out the road now. Right, now. So that goes to the side, because we're going to do that later. Okay. Now, I have die cut this swirly bit that I thought I could pop on the inside here, which fits not too bad. I also have one of the die cut elements that came with the suite from the embellishment kit. I'm not sure if I want to use that. We have the poppy here. That's a bit clash. But we have this wee element. I think I'll use that. I think that looks quite nice, and I'll pop that up to the side. This I think I can use as a little tag. Now if I get out this punch again, you will see we can add a section big enough for a ribbon, or a little dot big enough for some twine. Okay, so let me make it like that. And I most definitely will put Whisper White ribbon through there. Okay, so what I do need to do is I have another die cut element here that I will pop on there like so. Possibly we can make a little label out of that, or I'll just use my other, what can I use actually? We shall see. I do have some more elements that I could add on. Right, now, this I want to stamp on, okay? Right, so, what can I stamp? Where's my stamps went? No, I'm going to do that last, just ignore me. I'm going to actually stamp on here, Life is Better with a Friend Like You, but I'm going to part stamp, and I'm going to part stamp that in Old Olive. So, what I need is a little piece of washi tape. Okay, so all I'm going to do is put a piece over like so, alright, which just protects, there we go, and then I could remove that, you see. Life is Better with a, let's pop that there. Awesome! Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So, just like that. Okay, this time we're going to add Poppy Parade. Sorry, you didn't see what I was doing there. I've just popped it over like that. Okay, now you could take your ink pad to that, or you could just stamp it in. You could just pop your stamp directly to your pad, rather. See what I mean? I'm a bit out of sorts this morning. Now there's a tiny little bit poked through on that. I'm not too overly worried. So we're just going to pop this here. I think that's turned out quite nice. A little bit squint, but it's fine. Life is better with a friend like you. So it's just another way to use these stamps. You can split up your words. Washi tape's great. You're probably thinking, why am I using my good Stampin' Up! Washi tape? I don't know. First one that came to hand. How are we for time? 25 minutes, that's all right. Right. Okay, now let's pop these away before I have some accidents. Right, I'm wanting to put something, stamp something in here. Now, this one does fit in here, I do know that. I think I'll use that. These are the moments to look back at with joy. I'm going to stamp that in Old Olive. And I'm going to stamp it just slightly to the left in the bottom, because I know that I am adding an element on there. And so it looks squint just now, but you'll see what I mean. Okay. I'm going to pop that on there with glue. Like so. Right, bring that down a bit. Yeah, I need to bring it down the page slightly. Then we're going to add this beautiful element. I must order more of these. These are just absolutely fantastic. So quite a bit of glue on that one. Okay, we're just going to place that down. Just going to hold it for a second because it is a bit wobbly with the layers there. Fab. Now, I want to, let me see, I'm just trying to look if there's another stamp that I can use. I think I'm going to use Hello from the Good Morning Magnolia. Okay, and I want to stamp that on a piece of Whisper White. Let me see, where's my Whisper White? Whoa, sorry guys, about wrecking my craft room here. Right, I need a piece that's big enough to take one of our retired stamps. Punches. Right, so let's stamp this on with Mossy Meadow. So there's Hello. Okay, we're going to clean that off. Pop that away just now because that's me done. And then we're going to use the friend word from this sentiment. So I need to get that back out. And I need to get the washi tape out again. Okay, so let's see if this works. It's just some ideas for you, okay? Now I'm putting this bit at an angle. Okay. I just want to make sure that I cover up that E. Okay, because they're quite close together. There we go, I'm quite confident with that. I need another piece to cover up this section. I do need to take that all the way to the end. Okay, because I want this. Right, so pop it on a block. Get the red out. Now this time I am going to take the ink to the sentiment stamp. Make sure it is covered. Yep. Remove the washi tape. Perfect. I'm going to pop that just slightly down. Hello friend, yay, it worked. Right, let's get this one cleaned quickly. This is actually turning out quite nice. You know, when you don't quite feel yourself, you can lose a bit of confidence in your crafting. That's what I feel like this morning. But hopefully you guys are liking it. Now I am going to use a retired circle punch, I'm afraid. So that fits in there lovely. Right. So that can actually go on there. Now what I should have done is punched it with this on top. So I'm going to have to punch it again, which is okay. So I'm only adding glue to the centre, like so. Now that's relatively easy to do. I'm just going to line up the where I punched it before, like so. Easy peasy. Right, let's get a piece of ribbon. Right, so we want a piece of Whisper White. I love this polka tool ribbon. Now all I'm going to do is feed it through. Perfect size this. Absolutely perfect size. Then I want to kind of tuck it under. You do need to be careful, this is a very delicate ribbon because it is tulle. There we go. Beautiful. Love it. And that will pop in here. Love it. Right. Let's trim it down slightly. Adorable. Right, I want to add, let me add, where is my embellishments? Oopsie doozy, sorry. I know sometimes I knock the camera, it's only for a few seconds. I had a comment once that someone had to stop watching because it was making them feel sick. I did apologise, but it was not the whole video, but I can understand. Right, I'm adding 3 little puppies, gold, red and basic black. I'm opting for the flatter sequins, okay? So I need glue dots because I want to add some sequins to my little tag. Okay, so let's pop the gold down here. Right, where else shall we put one? Oh, I'll just put them at the bottom, shouldn't I? And one here. Make sure that's the right way round. Perfect. So that will go in this little pocket, like so, which is now all glued down. Lovely jubbly. Now what I also have, which I'm going to add to this, is I have some hearts that I punched out with my dog builder, well, my dog punch. Okay, these could be added on. I think I'll add some in black. Now I'll show you what I've done, just to keep everything coordinated. So you can see here, this is like a matte black and this is embossed part. Okay, so if I get the dog punch out, I've got so much on my craft desk, and it's a little heart here, and all we need to do is you just pop it in and punch a little black heart out. Beautiful. So that's another little tip for you. Okay, so I will add a little white love heart. Make sure it's the right side. This is the embossed one that I've used. So I'm just going to layer it there and then add the black on the top. I may actually add some one here, I will see. Okay, so I'm just overlapping it like so. Cute. And that will go in there. Okay. Whoops. You need to be careful you don't pop your sequins off. I have made the pockets rather flush, but that's fine. Once it's in there, it will be secure. Done. Ta-da! Right, so let me see. I think I'll pop a little heart down here. If this was a book with dimension in it, you know, like double score lines, so like it was actually like a book, you could raise these up with, what do you call them? Dimensionals. Right, I'm keeping these out because I will use some of these in the front. Now I have one of these elements left. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this in the pocket or on the front. I think I'll do that. I'm just going to tuck it in, and they could reuse that on a card. They can reuse this on a card. If they wanted, they could cut it and layer up these sections on a card. Okay, that bit I want to leave blank so that you get the element of surprise when you actually look in. Right, so let's do this ribbon now. I'm just going to put my inks away. These are quite strong. And grab my ribbon. So, just trying to tidy up slightly. Now, did anybody see my ribbon? Here it is. Right, so I want to look for the start of the ribbon, which is in here. I'm just going to pull it out. Hang on, I'm off screen just now. Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, I just wanted to pull that ribbon out of there, like so. Right, so how big a piece do we need? Need that and that. Can never go wrong with too much when it's a project like this. So, going back to our little label, all we do is we feed that through like so. Isn't that beautiful? Now this is really nice. I've used cheap ribbon in the past, and as soon as you cut it out, it'll freeze, but this is doing quite well. So what you need to do is gauge where to pull the ribbon through to. Okay, so I think about there. That looks about fine. Okay, now if I had planned this a little better, I could have put a layer over the back. I might do that. We shall see. Right, so let's get this stuck down. I'm just using white glue, top and bottom, okay, and I'm going to pop it here. Okay, so give that a second to dry. I have fussy, well, I've die cut these little elements too that I want to add in. So, is that straight? Yeah. So I'm just adding some little flourishes underneath. Not sure how this is going to turn out, but it's just trial and error. Just play around, have fun. I've got some old olive. I've got Whisper White here. I've got Poppy Parade. And these are little dies that come in the set. So they're really handy and they're all kind of coordinating there. Very pretty. Right, for the back, I am going to add some snail. which I think may be running out. Oh, and would you look at that? It covers up my little ink boo-boo bit. So we'll tie this to the side and then we'll open it up. Now, just going to do that. I have a lighter. I wouldn't recommend this. Just kind of melt the ends so they don't fray, because all ribbon frays through time. So let me tie this like so. Okay, and then we want a little bow, and it doesn't matter what way, both sides of this ribbon is the same. Okay, so you can play around a little bit with it. It's really thick, love it. Ta-da! Wow, that's a pretty impressive bow for me. And that is our little project. Isn't that adorable? Let me remove the ribbon and let's see if we need any embellishments added. I think I'm going to add some gold on the front here. Now the key is keep them away from the ribbon so that the ribbon doesn't actually it'll stick into my fingers. The ribbon doesn't catch it. Okay, right, one more gold. I really need to order some more of these. There we go. These are my most favourite sequins. I do like the gold. I'm just going to have to bring a few out because they're all sticking to me. Right, so glue dots again. We're at 42 minutes. I know it's a long one, folks, but... Right, so I'm just going to place some gold just to finish it off and give it some sparkle. One down there. I could use my take your pick tool, but I've forgotten. Let's see where else. I think I'll add a little black one on since he's jumped out there. Now push them down hard with the stick. And add a little red flower as well, why not? I'll show you a little close up. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. Right, I think that's fine for the outside. Let's add a little sequin here. Beautiful. Let's add another one. Where else can we add one? Where else? Not sure I want. No, I think that's fine. I think that's more than enough. Right, so there is our little project. So just to quickly go over, we used one of the label dies and used my label punch to punch out the sides. We've got the other die cuts here, DSP, little leaf foliage sections die cut, and all these bits in the middle. This pops out, this little bit pops out for reusing in another project. Okay, and we're going to tie it like so, just at the front. Just watch your die cuts. Okay. Up and over and in, and there we go. That is our little project for today. Thank you so much for chatting. I do apologise, it's been a bit of a longer one, but it's a little bit of a special project. Okay folks, thanks again, and I'll see you all soon. Bye now.